And we are in for another treat once again this morning. Pia Bonalos directs us to a place where one can satisfy a monster appetite. Here's Pia now for more as she joins us from Taguig. What's cooking there, Pia?
Hi Claire, it's always nice to find these new places where you could hang out and unwind with a nice bottle of beer and of course delicious food to go with it. I'm here this morning at the Big Bad Wolf with Neil Perez and Ponch Del Rosario to tell us more about their bar. Good morning guys.
Good morning.
First of all, I love walking into your place and then just seeing how everything is relaxing. What's the main concept for the whole bar?
We try to be more personal. We want to be like a neighborhood place, like parang you're just at home lang.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, inspired by a friend's house, friend's apartment. That's most of the inspiration talaga. So everything is personal, everything
Try
is...
to be more crafted, but try to be careful with the food and everything.
That's exactly how I felt like walking in. Parang masarap to just lean back and, have a nice conversation and then enjoy your cocktails or your beer with the food. You guys have been friends ever since? Is that how you came up with the concept of, putting up your own bar?
Yeah, for a while we started in Counter-Strike.
And if your friendship survives Counter-Strike, you could survive a bar.
That's,
And then from there, from being friends, what made you think, okay, let's do this?
Yeah, we were really like before we like going out, we like hanging out in his house or my house. Like and then we thought about like why don't we just own? Why don't we just put our own place together, like with our partner Mac Bonalos also.
yeah, so the experiences that we had at home or hanging out at home, we tried to make it available or try to make make people experience it also. So we wanted them
like but like in normal stuff like you parang go to other friends' house at night, parang something different, something more homey.
Yeah, it's definitely homey, but you know that you're in for really a good treat because look at what they have in front of us. But before we get into like the food and the cocktails, I first want to talk about the beer because I noticed that you have locally brewed beers on the menu. So what made you guys decide having that?
Yes, because generally we chose it because generally they're better beers than the mass-produced or commercially available beers. So they have more character, they're better quality ingredients, and the brewers get to play more with the flavors, get to experiment more.
At the same time,
So
we build the community together with everyone.
and there's more to appreciate than just downing a beer. So
There are three kinds that we have in front of us now. If I say that like I usually go to a beer and order the same kind every day, what would you suggest I start with to get, acquainted with the locally brewed beers that you have?
the first one maybe would be the Pivo Praha.
This one right here.
This is the Weizen. So
Okay.
if you're familiar with Blue Moon or Hoegaarden,
Okay.
that's a similar style. So it's the taste is very simple, very light. It's slightly fruity. So maybe that would be the best one to do first.
And if you say like it's fruity, that's perfect also for the ladies who would want to enjoy their beer.
Exactly.
And then from that, you also have like this nice selection of food in front of us.
Chicken, potato skins,
And grilled Caesar.
salad.
I love just looking at that salad. I mean, looking at it, it's overwhelmed with a lot of like lettuce and then there's cheese and then there's strips of bacon. So it kind of balances out your diet.
And this is
but-
our own bacon pa. So
Oh, wow.
yeah, we make our own bacon
Our own
also.
sauce, our own like we try to we craft almost all
As much as we can.
Okay, so that's good that you know that you can be assured that everything is of good quality. What's curious to me is that the lettuce
Grilled.
doesn't look like fresh from straight from the ref going to your plate. Is there something special you did to the
Yes,
lettuce?
it's
We
grilled.
grilled it.
So it gives it a slightly nuttier taste than if it was fresh.
Wow, so I never thought that you could have like grilled lettuce. Like looking at it, it looks so nice and rustic and homey, and it's if you put if you put your salad out like that, it looks like it's perfect to enjoy with a beer. Diba? Like unlike your usual unlike your usual salad. Oo nga maaga pa. Siguro mga 8 ganyan.
Yeah,
Kidding.
this one is more can be paired more with beer nga, rather than the fresh nga.
Diba than the usual salads. And then this one right here, this one is exciting me because I love myself some potato chips, but this is different. These are just potato skins. Can you tell me what you did with this dish?
Yeah, this one we Those are skins of potatoes, so that's why it's called potato skins. It's fried as if they were chips.
Yes.
And then it's served with a bursan dip that we make.
What's a bursan dip?
It's an herb cheese. It's garlic, parsley. It's,
And you could
very
you could
garlicky
really
talaga.
hear that crunch when I bite into it. Okay. And I love how the dressing is parang it's kind of may pagka-tarty, but then it's still very garlicky
Garlicky,
afterwards. It's perfect for those long nights with your friends if you want to just enjoy the night. And then you could have that. This one would go with beers, cocktails.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
it's-
care. I'd love myself some potato chips any day. Well, these are potato skins, so even better. It's like the best part. Then can you tell me about this one? This one looks good for sharing.
So garlic chicken
And it's a garlic roast chicken
with potato.
with potato gratin. It's a brine chicken. We brine it in a garlic brine, and then we oven roast it on top of a bed of garlic.
So there's really like a garlic overload with
Yes,
this one.
the garlic really comes through talaga, even inside the meat. And,
That sounds so good, but better to enjoy this with your friends. Don't go out on a date and have this one because you wouldn't be expecting to get anything after if you have like that bad breath with to go with it. And then you have a nice selection of cocktails. I love how they are all served. Parang may different personality talaga yung pagka-serve ng iba-ibang cocktails.
We have mojito, the Old Sport, disco berry.
and the Maxwell's Mule. Yeah. We try to even up to the glass or the garnishes. We try to make it. Yeah.
Put cinnamon stick. Sometimes.
Yeah, we try to source better ingredients, more unique ingredients, and even the containers or the plates also. We buy them individually. Yeah.
When we go somewhere, we buy. Okay,
Yeah,
we buy it once, not one time lang. As in,
Yeah, we actually look for
parang
them.
nagiging it's like a collection na rin.
How very domestic of you guys. I'm kidding. But I love the cocktails, like looking at it. Of course, the mojito here, this is a frozen version, so that's a nice, refreshing way of doing it also. And then, I just want to point this out. This one has a cinnamon stick. Can you tell me about this drink again? Which one
That's
is
the
this?
Maxwell's Mule. It's our version of the Moscow Mule. It's very similar. It's made with ginger beer and vodka.
Okay, so that's a nice way for you, of course, to unwind after a long day. For those who want to come in for like the weekend, so they have to reserve in advance.
Yeah, at least just call our landline 822-5833 for reservations.
Okay, so for those of you who want to have as much fun as I'm having this morning, just looking at all these food and all the drinks they have, you know where to go, only here at Big Bad Wolf. Back to you, Claire and Rowana.
Thanks, Pia.